Imagine a rescue team so small they can crawl through cracks smaller than your finger. And they're not robots, or at least not only robots. Today, we're diving into the real science of cyborg insects. Yes, actual living creatures equipped with tech, built to save lives in disaster zones.
Behind every moment lies a scientific wonder. I'm Kale, and welcome to SciCurios, where curiosity meets science.
Researchers at NC State University have been leading this frontier. They mount tiny microcontrollers and wireless receivers on cockroaches, then send gentle electrical pulses to their antenna nerves to steer them left or right. This was demonstrated in a study by Bozkurt and colleagues published in IEEE Transactions on Robotics. The trick works because insects navigate using tactile and antennal cues. In 2012, a University of Tokyo study in PLOS 1 showed how small pulses mimic the feeling of an obstacle, causing the insect to turn naturally with no harm. Why insects? Because they can go places robots simply can't. They're incredibly robust, self-powered, and already biologically optimized for surviving tight spaces. You basically get millions of years of evolution, plus a Wi-Fi upgrade. The newest prototypes include CO2 sensors that detect human breathing and microphone arrays that can pick up faint cries or tapping sounds, crucial in collapsed buildings where victims may be unable to move. Even cooler, they can work in swarms. Each biobot acts as a tiny node in a wireless mesh network to map empty spaces underground. This is part of a long-running NSF-funded project focused on disaster response. First responders could get real-time maps from inside the rubble, showing where air pockets are, where heat signatures appear, and where the quickest rescue paths might be. But ethical considerations are a huge factor. Scientists follow strict welfare guidelines, ensuring the electrical stimulation stays below harmful levels, letting insects behave naturally. Reviews in the Journal of Insect Ethics and Welfare emphasized minimizing stress and injury. The engineering challenge is enormous. Ultralight batteries, heat control, energy-efficient wireless communication, and making everything rugged enough to survive. Well, a cockroach lifestyle. But the goal is powerful. Augment natural abilities to save lives faster. These biobots aren't replacing rescue robots or dogs. They're an extra tool for situations too dangerous or too small for anything else. As electronics shrink and AI improves, these systems may soon autonomously map entire disaster zones before human teams even arrive.
What once sounded like sci-fi, a swarm of cybernetic insects doing reconnaissance, is now an active field backed by published research and working prototypes.
One day, rescuers might send in tiny teams of cyborg scouts to find survivors in minutes instead of hours. Faster rescues, more lives saved. And it all starts with understanding the small creatures beneath our feet. Would you trust a cyborg cockroach to save your life? Let me know in the comments.
Science is everywhere if you just know where to look. Thanks for watching SciCurious. Until next time.